Today we're going to look at some of the capabilities of Classroom Screen and some of the widgets that you can put on your display. To begin, select your screen and you'll see the widgets pop up at the bottom. With my new screen here, I have a whole host of widgets that I can access. First is your backgrounds, so you can feel free to either select the background and have it choose one. You can upload a background or choose an animated one if you would like. Once you've selected your background, you can then add your widgets to make this as interactive as possible for your students. I'm going to go ahead and select the campfire, which is one of my favorites. Just to the right of the backgrounds icon is a poll icon. This one's fairly self-explanatory, where you can post a poll for your students. Now, at the top, you'll see there's a note that says how to vote. Go to joincrs.com and use the code, whatever is listed there, or there's an option for a QR code. You can see that I have full capabilities to edit this type of polling, add a question, change the type, and get feedback from my students. So this is a nice way to maybe look at an exit slip where students can report what they're feeling or answer a question for you, and you can collect some data. You can see now that I've added a poll to my screen, there's a 1 that shows up next to the widgets below. The next widget we are going to look at is the random name generator, where you can create lists of your students and then have them select names at random. You have an option for a QR code down here, so you could put any website that you want students to go to, such as a YouTube video. Simply copy the link, go back to your screen, and paste the link to the activity, website, or video here in your QR code generator. Once it's accepted, the QR code will now take students to wherever I want them to go, and I can resize it and move it wherever I would like on my screen. The next widget is the sound level widget. This is very popular in primary classrooms where you can set the max noise that you want students to be aware of, turn on your microphone, and you will have to give access, and it will notify students when they're too loud. Any widget that you've put on your screen, you can use the X in the top left corner to take away. If I want to add an image, I can select image or maybe some text. The text is a nice option when you want to put some directions on the screen for your students and still have other things accessible for them. So I'm going to put complete your test, and then you may begin working with your partner on your project. I make it the size that I want, and I can even edit the different text inside. The next option is the draw feature, and this allows you to do just what it says, which is draw a picture on your board, or maybe handwrite some notes and leave it up on your page for your students. After drawing, we have work symbols. This tells your students what level they should be working at and what the directions are. So you can format the background, make it stand out, and then all you have to do is select the icon, and you'll be given some options such as silence, whisper, or even collaboration. Another feature that's pretty popular with primary classrooms is the traffic light. This can let students know whatever you want them to know, such as how accessible a teacher is right now. So if it's green, you can come up and see me. If it's yellow, you need to wait in the line. If it's red, I'm occupied and you'll have to wait. We also have a timer built in where you can edit the amount of time that you want to give your students, and without disrupting everything else on the flow of your screen, students have a countdown. While the clock icon may be self-explanatory, next to that is more widgets, and this raises up the list and gives me options such as this dice that I can randomly roll. Other options under more widgets include a calendar, or you can embed web content such as an interactive video or some kind of web page that you want to display. Another useful widget included is the group maker. This can take your student list that you had for random name generation and create groups of students. You can number how many groups you want, or you can edit the lists if there's any conflict. For classroom activities, a stopwatch may be beneficial. There's also an option to turn on your webcam and have that displayed on your screen. The last widget that we're going to explore is the video widget. So a lot of teachers like to play calming music in the background or have a video playing to welcome their students in for the morning. So select the video widget and then copy the video link and paste it right into the box. Once it's pasted into the box, click play video, and the video will be embedded right on your screen. If you select start, it'll begin to play, and it works independently of all the other things on our screen.